Hello people, this is Sonali, the Melodramatic Bookworm. If you've been here before, welcome back, and if you're new to my channel, welcome to the Melodramatic Bookworm family. I'm here today to talk to you about 6 books, 4 of which I DNF'd in 2021 and 2 of which I found very strange. I mean, I did separate videos for this last year, but I had more DNFs and I found more books strange in 2020. So I thought this time I'm going to club both of them and talk about them and just get done with it. The strange was strange and the DNFs were just a big nope for me. So without any further ado, let's dive right into this video and let me share with you the 4 books that I DNF'd and the 2 books that I found absolutely so strange. Before I talk about the books that I DNF'd, I must tell you that I consider DNFs as read books on Goodreads as well, because I tried reading them and that's one attempt down. So I'm going to consider those as read books. Okay, now that is out of the way, the first book that I DNF'd in 2021 was a hell of a shit show called I Am Pilgrim by Terry Hayes. I read 67 or 70 pages of it and I was like, I couldn't take the sexism in it. Oh my god, the way that author bracketed women into this. The man was supposed to be full macho and he was the hero and all of that, but the woman, no matter what position she's in the, I think it was defense or something, I have just tuned this book out of my head, but no matter what she is, what she's trying to do is, if she's wearing a pencil skirt, then she's trying to woo a man, and if even her top button is open, then she's apparently trying to seduce a man to get what she wants. Like, so bad. I just want to erase the knowledge that that book exists. And I don't want to be reminded of it. It's like, I just know. It's just a big no from me. Oh god, I'm getting really riled up. Chill. It's okay to DNF books. Please remember that. If you're not vibing with a book, DNF it. The second book that I DNF'd was a subscriber pick actually. And the book is called The Mistress of Spices by Chitra Banerjee Divakaruni. And I was not expecting that I would DNF a CBD book. Like, I love The Palace of Illusions, but every other book of hers that I've read, it's just felt like, just felt to me like she hasn't put any effort in this. And The Mistress of Spices is one of her earliest books, and the way she has tried to make it flowery and quirky by ending sentences where they shouldn't be ending and writing them in ways that that she probably wanted you to think were very intelligently written, but they were really not. And I'm just like scratching my head over there going, is it just me? And then I'm like, even if it's me, it's completely fine. So I just put it aside. You guys understood me, so I'm thankful for that. I think I got through about 60 pages, but DNFing it was like an amazing decision for sure. Next is another book that I got through quite a bit of before I finished it, because I had an idea about where this was going. But the book is Cognitive Fitness by Anil Rajput, and this was supposed to be a book which would tell us about how to implement cognitive fitness and how to turn it to our advantage. But the language wasn't great. The author just didn't get to the point. He just kept saying that, as we have seen in earlier pages, which we hadn't seen, and as we will see in next chapters, which never came. It was quite a bit into the book that I put it aside because I had to do a review for it, and I put it aside only after I had got an idea about what exactly was going on in the book. That was my 3rd DNF of the year. The 4th and last DNF of 2021 was a book that was shortlisted for the JCB Prize 2020, and that is Anticlock by VJ James. I read about 87 to 90 pages of it before I was like, no, this is not working, I'm just putting this aside. I've spoken more about it in the JCB Prize winner prediction video. If you'd like to go check that out, link here as well as in the description box below. Anticlock is the story of Henry, I think his name is, coffin maker who has a coffin ready for his enemy, because his enemy called Satan Lupo has done something in the past that I think it sort of killed his wife and child. So he has a coffin ready, and to take his revenge he approaches a clockmaker who has made an anti-clock which will enable him to go back in time or something like that. But I get the gist of the story, I get the heart of the story, but the translation was a little pretentious. Like, it got preachy, and it got very difficult to come back from that sort of preachy floweriness and back into the story. So I was like, oh, I'm just not vibing with this, and I put it aside. It was just not my cup of tea. So those were the 4 DNFs that I had in 2021. The number is surprisingly low, because I thought it would increase. I would increase the number of DNFs given that I had gotten comfortable with DNFing books in 2020, but that's okay. So now let's move on to the 2 books that I found to be so strange that I read in 2021. They are not bad, I just found them strange. And surprisingly or not surprisingly, one of them has strange in the title. So maybe it lives up to its reputation or its title or the name that has been given to it. Anyway, the first book that I'm talking about is The Sense of an Ending by Julian Barnes. And this, it has an unreliable narrator, and it goes through memory and how the main character who is telling you the story, how he was in school and how his relationship with a fellow student and his friend's relationship with that particular person, how he travels through memory and unravels all of that, and it just goes by in such a twisty manner. Like, you don't know what's happening. You sometimes feel sad for him, you sometimes sympathize with him, you sometimes pity him. There's a lot of things going on, and towards the end you're like, what the heck was that ending? And it's so weird. That whole story is so weird, and that ending even more so. And I was like, oh, holy crap. But I did like it. I did like how it spoke about memory and the unreliability of memory and how it can morph at any given time. Like I said, strange book doesn't mean that I did not like it. It's just weird. And the second book that I found strange, which has the word strange in its title, is called The Strange Library by Haruki Murakami. And I think I have to go and read it again to understand what is going on, because this follows a boy who is taken into the library, and then he's imprisoned, and then he gets out. There's a lot of details that are hazy now. At the time I had read the book, done my research about what it was all about, but it is so weird, so strange, that I just feel like I have to go back and read it once again. I'd said that in that month's wrap-up also, but I just feel like I need to read it again in order to understand what exactly it was all about. And maybe I will understand it from the get-go during this reread of it. But the thing is that this whole story, it's very short. Like, you can get through the book in like half an hour or 45 minutes. But that whole time you're like, why? Okay, it is called Strange Library, so I'll give the author that. But why? Why is all of this going on? Maybe you get the gist towards the end, but something is there that is out of your comprehension, and you're just like, please help me here. So those were the 4 DNFs and the 2 strange books that I read in 2021. Which of these have you read? Which ones did you like? Which ones did you not like? Which of these did you also DNF? Or which were your DNFs of 2021? And which books did you find strange in 2021? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. If you like this video, please like it and share it to spread the word. And if you like my content and would like to see more from me, don't forget to hit subscribe and click on the bell icon beside the subscribe button to get notified as and when I post new videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, keep reading, keep watching, and add melodrama to your life.